Hi world, my name's Melinda and welcome to Universe Lovers. Today's look is all about the nail art. We're going to be doing a mandala look that's full of lines, curves, and swirls that are going to tantalize your mind. So let's get started. So we're going to start off by applying some base coat, and since we're doing gel polish today, it is essential to put base coat down, because if you don't put base coat and you just go straight into the gel polish, it will eventually peel off in full or start chipping. It's one of the main things that people make mistakes with, and it's also important to make sure as you're applying your base coat, put it on, layer it very thinly so that it doesn't start flooding to the sides of your nails and your cuticle. And make sure that you get a angled brush and you dip it in a little bit of alcohol and you just wipe down those side walls just to be secure, because however you cure the base coat or gel polish, that's how it's going to stay. Now we're going to jump into color, and color is so important, right? It represents the mood you're in, it represents where you are. It represents so much. You can be courageous that week, you can be feeling super sensual, feminine, you can be feeling masculine, you can be feeling dark and vampy. All those things are okay, and they reflect through the colors and the styles that you choose. So I'm really big into just playing with color. That way I can just express, what I'm feeling at the moment. These colors here are from Model Ones, and they have fantastic colors, beautiful colors, and I chose these because I thought they would symbolize and represent a mandala very well. It would also make the art gel that I'm going to be designing with pop. So here I'm doing a second coat, and the second coat just makes the color like super vivid, much more rich and juicy, and makes the color pop. Always make sure to clean the sidewalls. And now this is the nails with 2 coats of color. Now we're going to work with art gel, and this is from Crystal Nails, and this is a very pigmented gold, which I just love staring at, honestly. I always like to have my handy dandy brush for cleaning up the mistakes and thinning out lines. And now with this whole mandala design, it was inspired by a mandala I saw online, and I was like, how am I going to create that? I'm going to practice that because I just need to know how to do this. So what I did was I pulled out press-on nails, and I decided for 3 days to practice on press-on nails, and I did it over and over and over. And at first it was super troublesome, but then I was able to learn how to bend the brush a little bit better, and how to make circles and how to make curves, and it just became a lot easier through practice. So one thing that I can say is that I was using short brushes because in my mind I thought it'll be like a pencil, so a pencil will give more precision. But it was the total opposite. It's best to use a longer haired brush, because those are going to be the ones, like a striping brush, that's going to have more flex to it. Unlike it being a short brush, there's not going to be enough movement for it to like flex and move around. So once I switched my brush, it was so much more easier. Believe me, I would have never thought that it being longer would be easier. I thought it would take up way more space. Another tip I want to give is that as I was painting, sometimes you just have to quickly flash cure that design for 10 seconds and then continue working on it. That makes it a lot easier. Unlike if you start going in with the design and going and doing all this artwork, and then you make one mistake, but there's so many things surrounding it. Now you have to do the whole art piece all over again, which takes so much time. And sometimes you can't even get it back, the perfect way you did it the first time. So I say don't risk it, cure it. Even if it's each line you have to cure, do it. It's perfectly fine. It's better that than having to start all over again. I was just playing with the dotting tool here, and then I just, started drawing on some stripes. And with this mandala design, I played with many different designs, and this was a mixture of like some of the things that I practice and then also some freestyling, because I'm huge into freestyling things. And I just let the inspiration flow, honestly. I did some new stuff, tried some old stuff, and I just mixed it all together, and it just turned out fabulous. This is the striping brush I was talking about. Now look how much easier it is to do curves and circles, and just, it's a lot easier. You see how it bends? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I didn't know, and now I know, and I'm sharing with you because it is a game changer, and it's going to make things a lot more easier, and it's just a lot more like thinner, precise, longer. Love it. It's beautiful. It's everything. This design was a big pat on the back for myself because I was going through a lot of difficulty doing this. Meaning, like, not really the design, yes, because the wrong brush makes it take longer, but because the lighting was bad, and I was doing this late night, and the camera was like moving downwards, and my finger wouldn't kept getting out of frame. There's so many things that are going to come up during this process, and I feel a lot of people would just show like the goods of it, right? This video is just showing you all the goods, but the reality is there's a lot of headaches behind it. Filming is not easy in the beginning. I know I'm new at this, but like, this is not easy, and it's easy to like say, oh, forget this, I'm not gonna do this anymore. But don't give up. Don't give up. I'm telling you, from a person who was ready to like slam the camera and shatter all the windows, I was going crazy. But I said to myself, I'm not gonna let myself get, my emotions take over what I want to create and what I want to show and teach and express. So don't give up. Keep going, even if the lighting's not that great, even if it takes you forever downloading the video and editing it. It's just like, it's worth it. It's something you're learning, and there's gonna be a lot of bumps during the road, and this is only the beginning. Imagine what I'll be saying, in the next 3 to 6 months. So stay strong, my friend. Yeah, so here I'm just doing some line work and very freestyle. I love this one. This was one of my favorite nails, by the way. To me, it gave me very cathedral kind of vibes. Like, actually, this is a perfect example. So you see how I made some mistakes here with the dotting tool. The rest of that pattern that I drew is actually cured quickly. And then if I make a mistake, quickly like wipe it up and start over, but not the whole thing, only where I messed up. And these are all just things to just guide you and help you and make you stronger and give you trust in yourself, because all these lessons made me feel more confident and wiser. Now, of course, we're going to gloss it up with some top coat. Yep, put top coat, this glistening all over your body. Yep, that's what they said. Definitely want that shine, definitely want that bling, definitely want it to stand out, and the top coat is everything for it. It's the topper, it's the one that awakens everything. This is like the high heels for the nails. This is the highlighter for the nails. Like, let's be real. Now quickly, before curing, I'm gonna clean the sidewalls all over again, just in case any top coat leaked or puddled up on any of the sides. And then I cured it real quick. And now you always want to make sure you hydrate the cuticle. And I'm just applying some cuticle oil and rubbing that in, right? We want moisturized fingernails and cuticle. And yes, this is what I did. This is what I created. I'm very thankful. I'm glad it turned out fabulous. Thank you so much for watching my video. It was a pleasure making this and to be able to share it with you. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, follow me on Instagram at Universe Lovers with a Z at the end. Till the next video, love you much and have a fantabulous day. Toodles!